Hi, I'm Kaytlan Serrano. I am a junior at East Central High School, and I'm going to be presenting my Bush Pilot career portfolio. Now, you may be wondering, what is a Bush Pilot? Well, Bush Pilot is like regular pilots, but they fly people and supplies to remote, undeveloped areas, navigating challenging environments, and working as a bridge connecting these remote areas to the rest of the world. Their salary depends on experience. A more inexperienced pilot their salary ranges from 40,000 up to 60,000, while a more experienced pilot earns from 70,000 to 100,000. The challenges and risks that come with being a bush pilot could be the unpredictable and abnormal weather due to the meteorological infrastructure that most major airports have, that bush pilot airports, if they have any, don't have. The landing environment can also be risky because they don't land in airports. They land in unpaved runways, glaciers, lakes, beaches, and streams. The long hours in isolation, limited or lack of amenities, and the demographics. 90% of pilots are white men, with the 7% being women and 1% being women of color. Now, the certifications, education, or training required to be a pilot is a private pilot license, a commercial pilot license, and an instrument rating. A private pilot license, according to the Federal Aviation Administration, the minimum amount of hours of flight training is 40 hours. Meanwhile, a commercial pilot's license is 250 hours, which can take about 6 months or 2 years, depending on your dedication. Also, a commercial pilot's license isn't just flight training. It is knowledge tests, practical exams with the Federal Aviation Administration examiner, and a medical certificate claiming the pilot is physically and mentally well to fly. An instrument rating is basically when flying in the clouds, you can't really see. It's physically impossible to see where you're going. So you depend on the instruments built into the plane, which you need to understand, which requires training. Now, recommended training or licenses is a tailwheel endorsement, seaplane rating, mountain flying, and an airframe and power plant license. My current education and training goals is to finish the fundamentals for aircraft turbine mechanic level 1 certificate, which is paving my way to get my airframe and power plant. After that, I plan to work at Standard Aero or Boeing full-time in order to pay for my flight lessons with Leopard Aviation. After I become a bush pilot, I plan to be the working bridge connecting these isolated communities to the rest of the world. Now, experiences that I've gone through in my high school is an aviation science course, my 10 hours of OSHA in shop practices in a hangar surrounded by the aircrafts that I hope are going to be the environment for my future, and related community service relevant events. I've been able to gain this experience through the Alamo Academy's Aerospace Engineering program, which is a dual credit program I'm taking in high school, and I go to my classes at St. Philip's. Through this program, I not only have I found a community who supports me and also shares the exact same passion I have for aviation, but I've also been able to build a mechanical aptitude through hands-on experience in daily workshops in the hangar. A recent event I've went to are the San Antonio 99's Smash Pumpkin Fly-In, which is private and commercial pilots that show up, take us to the sky, and drop pumpkins on targets. Through this and the Women in Aviation, the National Women in Aviation Day at Girls Inc. event, I was able to network and communicate with people who are already in the industry, who will motivate me and support me, and basically help me understand what I have to do in order to get to where I want to be, which is be a bush pilot. The special skills and proficiencies I've built is safety wiring, turnbuckle safety wiring, non-destructive testing, precision measuring instruments using calibrated tools, fluid lines and fittings, which are these right here. And these experiences have helped me develop communication, networking, technical problem-solving skills, and more, which are all necessary to become a bush pilot. Now, these are a few pictures I've taken in the hangar. I don't have that much because we're not allowed to have our phones, but These are all the planes that we are going to be working with next semester, and these after doing safety wiring, I felt like the importance of it was kind of exaggerated. But when walking around the hangar and looking at all the engines and turbines, it was interesting, and I guess it made me proud to see how like implemented it is and how important it is and how involved like we're really getting. These are my We're Excited, the Aerospace and Alamo Academy's official website, the How to Become a Bush Pilot from the Flying Magazine, and the Leopard Aviation, How to Become a Pilot. Any questions?